have the DLC. This. That also might be because my mic is low. Keep it low. That way it doesn't blast people's ears. Okay, in order to maximize the chance of you getting the units, I'll bring the boss units down as low as I can, and then you finish them off. Because if I let you finish them off, you're more likely to get the...
あの光。リタなら話を聞いてくれ。俺だ。ヨナだ。ヨナバスだ。聞こえているんだろ。リタ。ヨナ少尉ってことはナラティブガンダム。イエス。少尉さん。こちらシェザール隊援護します。すまない。ここにリタか不死鳥がいるはずなんだ。アクシズにさくらブレイク現象じゃなくて調べてみる。小隊長さんは敵機の殲滅を。フェニックスは俺が捕まえる。どんなことをしてでも必ず。負けられ。
Okay, so that last dude. First boss is gonna show up here in a second. Probably beaten these before, right? I don't need to explain to you.
問題は私に明確なニュータイプの素養が。今度こそシャアの動きに追いついてみせる。RX78 の2ガンダム、それに本物の赤い彗星。シャアの再来計画と紐づいてるんだ。シャア、なぜララを巻き込んだ。ララは戦いをする人ではなかった。戦争がなければ
Once he gets low enough, I'm gonna let you do blast hits in order to maximize the multiplayer.
最初のジオングを倒さなきゃ。そこ。なんだ。いや、歌か。今、ララが言った。
Good thing I'm using this also.
殺し合う道具ではないって。
今という時では人はニュータイプを殺し合う道具にしか使えん。違う。もう一人の声も言ってる。今が全てじゃないって。まさかリタ。もしか今の私がガンダムは倒せん。
Now you have to deal the rest of the damage. You have to get the last hit. Hopefully you got the last hit there.
僕にも時が見える。
There you go. You'll see different amounts of stuff, so you will probably get more of the unit parts than I do. Because the one that gets the last hit gets extra perk. So, since we're in multiplayer, I have to let you get the last hit on most of the bosses in order to maximize the chance that you
敵モビルスーツがブレイクイン。さっきは一年戦争のジオン軍、そして今度は
連邦のティターンズ。こいつらがオーガスタ研究所で。
被験者だったヨナシオン、彼と紐づいているのは何なのかしら。
やるな、これでテリアかわせるか。
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta go all the way around. Forgot about that. Wrong way. Okay, but,
敵モビルスーツがブレイクイン。グルブス戦役の次は当然
第一次ネオジオン戦争時のモビルスーツだっていうのか。
一年戦争から歴史をたどっていってるの。
かわせるか。そこバカだ、やめろ。そこだ。
何このブレイク反応。
hopefully you get.
では行こうか。
First one, I'm gonna take down.
私に指図する。カミーユさん、あんたと一緒に戦えるなんてね。
油断するなジド、シロッコとハマーンだぞ。
やっぱりグルブス戦役と第一次ネオジオン戦争が混ざってる。
まさかティ
The
ターンズ。
first one I'm weakening
描いた
is
ニュータイプ研究所の。
the
あんた、あのティターンズなのか。
違うぞジド。招待
Okay,
長に
focus on the O
ユウさ
now,
ん
I'll
たちか。
focus on Q
ヨナ
though.
少尉、彼らと協力して迎
Or not.
撃を。
邪魔
Both
な
of
の
them
だ。
now.
世界の都合というものを洞察でき
Yeah,
ない
the
も
O
の
is
ど
currently
も
the
よ。
lowest out of the
何を
two.
偉そうに。私に失望させるな。私と共に手を携えてニュータイプの世作りをしようではないか。
作り物じゃない。全員本物のニュータイプ。まだまだ切ればこれはどうだ。いけ。女たちのところへ戻るんだ。女だぞ。
ジオ、ブレイクアウト。
私にこれ以上やらせるのか。
くそ。
部活だな。
やめろ。
行くぞ。
持てる能力を調和と協調に使えば地球だって救えたのに。
帰ってきてよかった。強い子に会えて。
キュビレイ、ブレイクアウト確認。
こんなんじゃリーナだって。
大丈夫だ。あの鳥が僕たちを導いてくれる。リタ、今度は何を見せたいんだ。
カミーユ君、ジュドー君のブレイクアウトは問題なしだよ。了解よ。サイコフレームを追って招待長。
こいつらは袖付きのモビルスーツ。
その前だよ、ヨナ少尉さん。第二次ネオジオン戦争からブレイクイン。年代順に考えればギラ動画になるわよね。
シャアの反乱。サイコフレーム機が実戦投入された戦争か。
キアナ、私だけで掃除してやるよ。
指揮官機上か。
招待長、下から狙撃して。 取り囲まれてるから周りにも気をつけないとダメだよ。こういう時に数を減らす。
なんでだよ。ていっそこ射撃ていっそこだ。肝心な時にこれはどうだ。当たれ。いけ。そこ。
私が的になってるとでも言うのかい。
その通りだ。指揮官機さえ落とせれば。
生意気だね。ニュータイプだ強化人間だってやれれる。この私がお見事よ。指揮官機撃破。こっちは行き止まりだよ小隊長さん。お構いなしに敵はブレイクイン。
これはどうだ。
チーまたコンテナ確認。敵さんはお宝を持ってるみたいだね。
アクシズには何か眠っているのか。まだだ。捕らえた。どうなってる。これは
3つ目のコンテナが出たわ。この頃のアクシズでは確かサイコフレーム回収計画があったけど。
サイコフレーム。
小隊長こんなところに飛び降りたら戻れなくなっちゃうわよ。来ちゃったからにはしょうがない。小隊長さん脱出ルートを探そう。ブレイク反応。どこかに脱出の糸口が。うわ大量のブレイクイン。こりゃ何かあるよ。
かわせるか。バカだ。ていっていっ肝心な時にテレアていっ
またコンテナが。それに各駅のロックも外れた。行こう小隊長さん。敵機ブレイクイン。この反応さっきのブロックと同じだね。
敵を倒してコンテナを探すってことか。これはどうだ。まだ使わせてもらう。いけ。落ちる。
ずいぶんコンテナが残されてるのね。宝探しが行われるのも納得かな。
感じ。何かが来る。ララーが死んだ時のあの苦しみ、存分に思い出せ。このモビルスーツ、アクシズショックの時の。しゃあ、奴を仕留めなければ死にきれるもんじゃない。なんでこんなものを地球に落とす。これでは地球が寒くなって人が住めなくなる。核の冬が来るぞ。地球に住む者は自分たちのことしか考えていない。だから抹殺すると宣言した。
アクシズショックの後にこの2人の戦いなんて何なの。今回のブレイク現象は
フェネクスの影響か。
それは違うはずなんだよ。このミッションにフェネクスのデータは存在してないんだから。
いた。本当にそうなのか。遅いな。まだだ。待ってくれ。長きにわたる戦いだった。これでよかったのだろう、ララ。シャア、さよならだ。この戦いがフェネクスにつながっていくのか。そうだ、サイコフレームは。
小隊長さん、あっち。袖付きのモビルスーツがブレイクイン。第2次ネオジオン戦争の次はその残党。今回のミッションの核心に近づいてる感じだね。
袖付きラプラス事変。そこだ。今肝心な時にジオンの名を背負う者として連邦には負けられんよ。
アンジェロ・ザウパー対彼がいるってことは
大佐は私を救ってくれ。大佐の戦場を怪我してしまった。俺の戦場はここじゃない。でもここにいるのは分かるんだ。
こんなところに船の残骸が。
この先に何かある。そこだ。
あれはサザビー。それにもう一機。あれブレイクアウト。
何だったんだ。
船から高エネルギー反応。
なんだ、敵が潜んでいたのか。
それっきあれを回収に来るのは連邦の特殊部隊のはずなのに。
そこ。こいつを切れば。バカだ。
奇襲にも程があるでしょう。この先にブレイク反応があるね。
こんなところで時間を取られるわけには。
年代を無視した混成部隊のパターンね。ブレイク現象にねじれを感じるね。
直撃させる。射撃今。また合わせるか。
ミッションのブレイク反応が強くなってる。またそろそろ来るよ。
この戦いはどこに行き着く。
行って確かめるしかないみたい。
まずやるな。当たるな。直撃させる。 れはクロスボーンのこの機体ガンダム。
待って待って、私たちは施設軍隊クロスボーンヴァンガードじゃないよ。何のこと？それにあの小さいガンダムは紛れもなく宇宙世紀のガンダムだよ。宇宙世紀 O123 のね。
25年以上先のガンダムだ。なんでこんなところに来るんだよ。こっちのセリフだ。君は一体誰なんだ。俺とどういう関係が。
もしかしてさっきのサザビーと紐づいてるのかも。ここで地球連邦軍によるサイコフレーム回収計画があったんだよ。そうか、アクシズに放棄されたサザビーは
サイコフレーム機。大人の都合だけで殺されてたまるか。そうだ、俺たちはいつか死ぬ。それまでは生きるんだ。
すごいブレイク現象だったのね。
意味があるんだ、多分これにも。これはどうだ。直撃させる。行け、そこだ。落ちる。感じ、巨大な何かが来る。やるな。この力示させてもらう。袖付きの。
いや、まだ来る。
切り札ってのは最後に切らないとな。逃れられんよ。見た。聞こえた、強い声が。君は。フェネクスじゃ。人違い。いや、ガンダム違いか。シンギュラリティ1、ユニコーンガンダム。声が聞こえた。あれは壊れにあってはならないものだと。その時が来たらどうしよう。あなたに力が必要になるって。リタが。
この白いモビルアーマーのことよね。両方。白いのはセカンドネオジオング予備パーツです。
もうよせドルターアッカル。やめられるか。そうやって語っちまうから人はいつまでたっても。かわせるか。当たれ。直撃させる。人の総意の薄渡るこの私は 君たちを粛清させてもらう。
器だなんて、たとえ作り物であっても人はそんなものになれませんよ。その仮面の下は作り物のニュータイプか。
始まりはそうであったか。
あんたは知っているんじゃないのか。人の意志が力になって地球を包むの。
サイコフレームを媒介に、おそらくは地球圏の全人類の無意識を集積、物理的パワーに転化したのであろう。
違う、歌が言っていた天国はそんなんじゃない。
やはり君にも見える。一人の人間が全ての意志の代弁者にはなれない。器にでもならない限り。
そうか、だからリタはあの声がした場所遠いな。それでもいつかは
ゆの姉さん、サイコフレームが。この黄昏のアクシズで人の心の光を見せてくれたのね、リタ・ベルナルさん。
we need to do this mission once again. And how many unit stuff did you get this time around? I'm gonna do that. Yeah, he's pretty decent, but you're probably going to want to be able to use him much further into the game. If you take a look at its damage, at level 50 with some of the best possible ones, you can get it to 994, but the damage it does is not quite anywhere near as much as the narrative Gundam's capable of. But the thing with narrative Gundam is that you have to have the absolute best stuff for it in order for it to be worth it. Now it's supposed to keep it like this. I'll have to farm up a bunch in order to make it. Hey yo. Okay. Yes, you need to go up to a certain amount, but it's best to get as much as you can early on. But yeah, let's do it. Choose whatever mission you want. I'm just going to decide what I'm gonna want to play. Aww. No, it's alright. I forget. Was this... Yeah, I'll stick with what I have right now. Because regardless of what the mission is, this is a good setup. And since I'm online, I don't need Charmer. Palmer. I don't need Quick Guard since I have you here. I'm gonna switch to the Castraya as I'll be equipping it with the money stuff. That way I'm getting the cash I need to max out my other dude. All of it is range, okay. So I use this one instead. There we go. Okay, I'm all set. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a friend named Maniacal Bench. He is a bench that is maniacally evil, but also still a bench. Honestly, the Cerevi Gundam is also a really good option. But yeah. In order to increase the speed at which we get there. Okay, now we go over here, get Goof. One, two, three, four. Come on. There we go. I always forget just how much easier it is to just let them beat the shit out of me. Because they don't really do enough damage to actually cause my death most of the time. I always forget what units I have that have really high defense. There's actually a defense stat, but it's not visible at all.
敵の増援です。アローズのジンクス。
敵が増えようが関係ない。
待って。この状況を見ているイノベーターがいる。
なんだと。
気をつけて。いつ仕掛けてくるかわからない。
Oh yeah, Gundam Aerial. I think that's what it was. Ag. Oh.
に備えたことをあの世で後悔するのだな。
また攻撃してくるか。イノベータ
ー。
Okay. I'ma just let him beat the shit out of me.
接近戦が得意な機体だから注意して。それにしても高みの見物とは趣味が悪いね。
相手が誰であろうとこれ以上先には通さない。
僕は
やってくれる。しかしこれ以上はやらせん。
邪魔をするな。
イエリアさん無理しないで。招待長さん。
何？敵にこれ無念だ。ここまでか。
チリと消えろ。
イノベーターのブレイクアウトに成功。
One sec. I'm gonna quickly double check which one of my guys has the highest defense so that I can literally just be a wall. It's fun being a wall most of the time. What was that? Gundam. Yeah, he hit me twice and it did 20 damage the first one and his second hit did 50. I don't know why they made it possible for certain units to be taking less damage regardless of the situation. I know that the cut rate also helps, but they also have an innate defense for whatever reason. And it's a weird setting because it doesn't really make much sense. I forget. Yeah, Sazabi isn't. Where is he? This dude? No, not this dude. Can't remember who it was. Let's see. Him. Also some Gundam Exile. Because it's one of the newer ones I got. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to uncap this dude. And cap it the second time. Because this guy's actually useful. Yeah, it was this dude. That's the reason why I got him. But there was another dude that has a really high... There we are, 00 Razor. That's the dude. This dude also has a really high health stat. This guy's a physical, so I need physical melee damage. Yep. I also need... It might weaken me a little bit, but... If I do that... Get this as well. Since it changes all attacks to beam... I still would need to test this first, so... Next mission I'm gonna test this. I can't remember if this would be a good idea or not, but... I cannot remember if this was a good setup, but that's alright. You need the Arius. That means we need to do the true mission, which means we need to... It doesn't show me what missions that you have completed. It only shows me the ones that you can't do. Not what I'm looking to do. I guess that'll work. Yes, and that reminds me. Go. I can't remember if this was a... Yep. Alright. Let's see. If I remember correctly, this guy's best setup was... probably in... Since this changes... Alright. I know that Gundam Bile is also a good option, but I think Gundam Barbados would probably be the best for this specific setup. The best tank in the game is one that basically takes next to no damage, but they have a hidden stat aside from the damage cut rate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've beaten none of the game with anything other than everything. I've beaten almost every single mission so far with one of each. Even with the lower levels, I was able to do most of the stuff easy. Okay, so what mission did you need to do? Alright. So you need B2. Alright. You have to beat B2 to get to C2. But yeah, when it comes to the hidden stat of defense, currently the Kazastraya has a 10% defense increase alongside its cut rate. So if you add the 10% to your cut rate, it shows you how much less damage you'll take. It is a hidden stat though, so you actually have to look it up. All of them have hidden stat. Defense is a hidden stat for everything. Like, for example, the starter Gundam, the very first one that you get, the GM, that thing's defense is 5%, alongside its damage cut rate.
俺に付き合う必要はない。俺は軍を抜けた身だ。
But yeah, that's
敵前逃亡は中殺じゃん。
逃げるつもりはない。アイナを止める。
なぜそこまで。浜田少尉さんはそういう心の人だから。でもそれが歴史を作るんだよ。少尉、どうして軍を抜けるなんて。
敵味方に分かれて戦ってはいてもいい人間はいる。分かり合うんだ。
you don't actually. You just need to beat Directory 2 entirely, and then you have the ability to rank yourself up to the max of all of them.
宇野姉さん、ガンダムの乗り手には多いんだよ。こういう信念を。
Once we complete this, you'll be able to right away.
本当にすまない。
それがガンダムに選ばれるということ。
Ah.
敵モビルアーマーアプサルス3の出撃を確認。攻撃を開始。
アイナが。
さくら、通信を傍受して。
連邦に次ぐモビルアーマーのパイロットアイナ・サハリンです。私は一時救
If that just
ケルゲレンが無事に脱出できればそれでいい。
just the wrong button.
威嚇するだけで十分です。
No, I didn't. It's more that it was I exited the menu I was in, which caused the screen to go black.
目障りだ。
Yeah.
アイナ、誰と一緒なんだ。
ギニアス・サハリン技術少将です。アプサルスの開発者で彼女のお兄さん。
私の前に出てくるとはすぐに楽にしてやる。消えてもらう。私の夢のし。
アイナ、やめるんだ。俺たちがどうして戦わなければならない。
この人私の身を案じた。
正気か。連邦の人間を信用するなど。お前だとて敵の冷酷さは分かったはずだ。
でも復讐したか。投降しましょう。そして楽になりましょう。
貴様。
忠誠、まさか。
貴様なのか。お前のせいで妹は死ななければならなかった。
言ったのか、実の妹を。
まさか。
目を覚ましてくれ。死ぬな、
Currently,
そんな。
一緒になる。
生きていた。アイナが生きていた。
don't worry, I'll do it.
止まっている。
兄がくれたこの時計がまた二人をつないでくれた。
アイナ。 すぐ楽にしてやる。
It's a good thing this guy has a 15% defense rate, so I'm taking next to nothing. Can you see how little my health is going down?
すまない。ありがとう。
何やってんの。トゥルーミッションなんだよ。私たちが成立させる。小隊長。
ジオン公国の栄光のため、我がサハリン家繁栄のために、グレンの炎に焼かれ灰となれ。私の夢。バカな。我が夢、ここで朽ち果てるというのか。
アプサラス3撃破確認。
You can actually make a pretty decent combo. I was able to get up to 48 moves, 48 hits with this character.
自動修復モードで対処。さくら、ごめん。やっぱり成り立たなかった。お小言は後でするとして、トゥルーミッションの再登録はできそうだよ。ともかくブレイクアウトするね。少しだけ歴史をねじ曲げちゃったね。私。
With this specific one, the Gundam Lupus Rex, you don't really need to use the combo because it's not really very required. Basically. When it comes to the 00 Razor though, this guy is one of the lowest Brain, come on. My brain stopped working, sorry. Ah, here we are. The reason I have the super armor is because this guy is very easy to get knocked around. The 00 Razor is very easy to knock around. So I decided to... Unlike the Barbados, this one gets very easily knocked about. But the Gundam Exia Repair, though, it is very powerful. Especially if you're using, especially if you have an auto guard. He can guard in between his attacks and in the middle of a couple of them. Some of his attacks allow you to guard while you're still in the animation of the attack. The one you're doing? It's beam for 2 attacks, and one of his attacks is explosive. Hey, if you do the counter, it does quite a lot of damage anyways, so... Okay, so I can't remember which one was it that I used last time. Was it this dude? No, it was... Where is he? Was it the Arsh? Where is he? Is this dude? Might have been that. Banshee also is really good. One sec, let me double check the hidden stat. Yeah, that one, the Burning Gundam. He is good. He is. Okay, so the hidden stat. Not displayed on the unit stats. Correct. It should be this dude. Just saw him not too long ago. Ah, here we are. This dude. This dude's hidden defense stat. Let's see. Range and total damage dealt. Okay, so yeah, this guy's got a pretty decent for his hidden stats. His defense stat, that's hidden, aside from his cut rate. He has really high physical cut rate. So his total defense would be Oh. Should be around, I think it was 30% plus the amount that I have right now. Not 30% defense, but 10% on top of 20, so it'd be like 31% defense against physical attacks. So if it's a physical melee, then this is a very good one to use. Also, one of the best Gundams is unlockable for the additional missions early on. So once we get you to being able to level up past the 15, we can do that a couple times so that we can try and get those. Yeah, I'm just wanting to help you get stuff. Exactly. I'm all set. I'm gonna go grab my food before... My first time beating that DLC mission that we played, I was level 10. And I didn't have any of the DLCs other than that one. So I only had that DLC. That first one with the Neo Zhong and the other Zhong. It was a pain in my ass. This one I'm playing, the Gundam Kamaris. It has a really good SPA or ult, I should say, but its base damage is fairly low, but it has a really good ult. Because if you have 500 attack, like 500 melee and 500 it's basically 5 times the base stat of the actual Gundam itself. So for an example, the Gundam Barbados, his base damage for his one ranged attack is, I think it was 15. So since he only has 300 total ranged attack, it's 3 times instead of... So for each 100, it's 1 times the base damage. At least I think. I don't have these specific numbers at the moment. I'd have to look them up again. It's just so that you have a basic idea of it. It's just the basic idea, not specifics. Ah. Although I have more boost, I have less speed, so if you're boosting, you're faster than me, but I have a lot more boost overall.
君たちまだ相手を分かっていない。さてどう出るか。それスタルビー
I have him. Yeah, like I said, I used to only have one DLC, but now I have all of them. I've had all of them for a long while now.
それってやっぱりイオリア計画のこと？
愚かだね、僕たち。ここで仕留めさせてもらうよ。
思いだけでも力だけでもやらせはしない。
Oh, you're talking about this dude, the dude we're fighting? I thought you were talking about the Gundam you're currently using.
これ以上はやらせない。
やめてくれ。もう傷つけたくはないんだ。
なめるな。この僕に傷をつけたことは
Yeah,
後悔すること
you
になる。
can't get this specific version, sadly.
邪魔をしないでくれ。僕に
僕が人間などに遅れを取るとは。
Also, you said you beat the game once, right? Do you know about the hidden Gundams?
了解だよ。キラ君に願いに。
You have to be in New Game Plus to even start getting them.
そして招待長さん
But there's quite a couple that are really difficult to get.
私たちも探さないとね。そうね。このミッションから失われたトレマイオス2のデータを。
Ah. Good idea. One that I really think you'll probably want to get as early as possible would probably be the Exia. The one that's I'm using right now. This is the Gundam Exia, the one I just switched to. It's not just the ult. His base damage is extremely high for his base ranged damage. Even if he only has 342 ranged stat, his ranged damage for his main ranged attack is not bad at all. The base damage is 50. Yes. We gotta complete the entirety of this section. Well, yeah, you have to do them in that order. Yeah, I just picked the one that suddenly became available. I have completed most of the game so far. I've gotten to Directory 8, I think, total? No, almost 8. I have one more mission before I'm on Directory 8. If they didn't delete the game, they would have been able to continue playing it even past the Game Pass's release. But yeah, basically it's still actually fairly popular. You can see it by the fact of how many followers are still playing this at all. Yeah. Yeah, I play it mostly solo as well. Simply due to the fact that I just play solo on this. just because I like it. I like the game.
いいか、よく聞けよ。本部の地下にサイクロプスが仕掛けられている。作動したら基地から半径10キロは溶鉱炉になるってサイズの代物が。この戦力では防衛は不可能だ。パナマからの救援は間に合わない。やがて守備軍は全滅し、ゲートは突破され、本部は施設の破棄を兼ねてサイクロプスを作動させる。それでザフトの戦力の大半を奪う気なんだよ。それがお偉いさんが書いたこの戦闘のシナリオだ。
Did you not know about this?
そんなことって。
俺はこの目で見てきたんだ。司令本部はもうもぬけの殻さ。残って戦ってるのはアークエンジェルのようにあっちの都合で切り捨てられた奴らばかりさ。
軍隊っていうのはどの歴史でもこういうものなの？アークエンジェル、こちらアラスカ基地守備軍援護に。
I haven't played the game for a while either, honestly. Over 4 months.
ここから退避しろ。脱出もかなり厳しいが諦めるな。
本艦はこれより現戦域を放棄離脱します。総員第一戦闘配備。
でも基地は中も外もザフト軍でいっぱいよ。
But actually, wait. This is not the one with the higher range one. Come on, remember. Okay, so for this one, it's base attack. This one's base attack, if I'm correct, would be 20. Since I'm getting since I'm getting 90 damage and it's 300 ranged, it would be 30. So this one's base damage is 30. Yep. Yeah. I was just going to show it as an example of the hidden stats, because each unit has their own base damage. That is the minimum damage that they can do. Even if they are at the very lowest level, they all have a minimum damage, and that's what originally decides how much the increases will do. It makes sense. I do like playing the ones that I just like the look of, but I also need to know these for if I'm planning on farming, because if you're farming, you want to know these types of things. I tend to farm when I'm offline, not streaming. Yeah.
援護お願い。
お前たちも無理するな。この基地は最後の手段を使う。自爆だ。
了解してます。ギリギリまでザフト軍を総動します。モズボロ普及潜水母艦が厄介だよね。
Yeah, basically.
高くてアークエンジェルが危ない。水面に顔を出してる潜水艦ね。小隊長、最優先で攻撃して。解放された剣が振り下ろされるまで。また潜水艦が浮上。小隊長、場所を確認して。ほっとくと。
損傷箇所の修復急いで。
Yeah.
敵は待ってくれないわよ。
いけない。アークエンジェルの水力が明らかに低下してる。
回避運動急いで。
Yeah.
このままじゃ持たない。トゥルーミッション成立確認。来るよ、上から。
Yeah. Yeah, they take more damage. But the Casastraya in particular, the green one that I was using earlier, that one has a pretty high base defense stat along with its damage cut, so it's able to survive quite a bit more than the others.
これで歴史がつながった。キラヤマタ君、応答願います。
ユノさんにサクラさん、どうしてここに？
それよりも連合の作戦で。
Highest combo rate. Yours has the highest combo rate potential for just a base combo. But its damage is kind of close to being. But if you want it,
両軍に伝えます。
チャンネルで通信を。
アラスカ基地は間もなくサイクロプスを作動させ自爆します。
the Double O Razor,
直ちに戦闘を停止し撤退してください。
he's a melee though, he's an infighter. But
何かをなそうと思ったら思いだけでも力だけでもダメなんだよ。それを両立し得るのがあのガンダム。
oh yeah, that one.
アラスカ基地は間もなくサイクロプスを作動させ自爆します。両軍とも直
you'll just have to look up the base damage for the unit, and you'll immediately know exactly. If you want, I can check what your current Gundam's base damage is.
よし、敵の追撃を振り切った。急ぐんだ。もう時間がない。
期間最大離脱します。キラ君、もう時間がない。アークエンジンを追って。小隊長さんたちは私たちもすぐに離脱します。心配無用。わかりました。ご無事で。これで正しく歴史が進む。爆発前に私たちもブレイクアウトする。
ああ。Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Currently, the strongest starter Gundam that you can get is the Phoenix. Yeah. His ult is the... Sorry, I interrupted you. The narrative Gundam is one that you only unlock in the last 4, I think. That's why I was planning on getting it, is because it's one of the end. Yeah, exactly. You understand perfectly. I got time as well, but I'd prefer to get you the stuff that you want since you needed help. You're the one that asked for help, so you let me help. I help you, basically. Okay. Sniper. Sharpshooter. Yeah. Okay, so I'm currently looking at the Aerial Gundam's base, but it doesn't have the specific stat anymore. It's been cut out, so that means that it was wrong. Oh wait, wrong mission. You're still picking, sorry. Let's see here. Oh. Alright, I'll go grab my food. see where it's. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just grabbing my food. No. I'm streaming, and also, even if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't put that out there. I'm gonna go grab my food. Okay, I'm all set. I'm not the mission selector. Yeah. I told you earlier. Oh yeah. Sorry. I was reading something. One thing I really like about the Banshee, I can uppercut people. Yeah, his up attack, his press and hold to launch them in the air, is literally just an uppercut. Its base damage is not actually very And it also pierces infinitely, so it doesn't matter how many enemies there are in front of you, it just pierces all of them.
ダブルオーライザーを起動させラグランジュ3の敵を退けたもののアローズが衛星兵器を使用したのを知りそいつの破壊ミッションに突入見事打ち倒したが敵の奇襲を受けて地球圏に落下地上に不時着しかもセツナ君の乗ったダブルオーライザーとはぐれてしまったというわけ
縦板に水の解説そして彼はマリナ王女に会いに行くの
ね
ダブルオーライザーっていうのがセツナ君のガンダム
GN ドライブを2機積んでさらに支援機オーライザーと合体したガンダムを超えたガンダムソレスタルビーイングの切り札だね
でも母艦のピンチにいないのも歯がゆいわね
あれ同時間軸で
I forget what my ult for this one is. Yeah, it's a punch in the face. Straight up, it's just one big punch. One Punch Man. Except for the Burning and the Master Gundam, they literally only use their fists as their melee. Yeah, he's kind of an ape.
ハレルヤハッキズム君なかなか捕まえられない
わざわざ僕たちが出てきたこと感謝するんだねどこまでも邪魔をして動きさえ止めればこのまま一気に行くぞ
急いで小隊長トレミのは
僕はそこだやらせて
アッパーカット
僕は生きてみせる
敵モビルスーツの損傷だこのまま小隊長さん
撤退するしかないようだ
Definitely not. What was his name? Dude who turns to ash at the end of the show. I can't remember the name of the show or the thing, but I know that the dude turns to ash as a punishment for what he's done. I can't remember. I just know that the dude turns to ash. I read the story. I read more than I watch when it comes to stuff like this. So I might be thinking of one without an actual anime and it's just a book, but I know that there's one where a dude that's the bad guy just turns to ash at the end. I think so. I can't remember. There we go.
あの時に誓ったのだ仲間を守り敵を倒すと僕たちは負けない何度戦おうとも
再び世界を変えましょう未来のために
トゥルーミッションが成立した小隊長さん本当にお疲れ様
未来を作る歌か
He's dead.
け当たれ
What's the name? The Cherudum? Let's do this. I gotta pick one though. Gotta pick my own. Well, if we're doing the tank, then I should pick a different unit. I know, I'm just switching. Because it's the tank, I'm picking this dude. Because the tank has less resistance against melee. Yep. Even I have aerial at level 50. Because he's pretty fun.
Plug in P 起動を確認運用データの検証を開始するおお出てきたな小隊長くんそれが君のモビルスーツドレスコードはクリアとしておこう
何これ
I'm taking 2 damage a hit.
人にはドレス着ろって言っておいて
どうしたのかねまだまだこれからだ
主砲の巨大ビーム砲基本ミサイル思い切り近づくから距離を離した方がいいよ中途半端な距離は禁物よ小隊長
さあいろいろ試してみてはさすが小隊長くんだがこの装甲には手を焼いているようだな
全部が硬いわけじゃないよ接合部とか
中央部のカバーだって慣れてきたな小隊長くん
攻略法も教わったしね
何のことだ
あなた私たちを助けたいんじゃないの
できればだがな人格プログラムのエラーが発生中だ
また混乱してる小隊長さん今がチャンスだよ
俺の話をよく聞けレディー・ユノまたエラー私の人格データはどうなっている未来を否定すプラグイン P 活動限界
Plug in P, dead.
レディー・ユノ未来を見据える忘れるな
待ちなさい
I slaughtered him.
具体的に説明をユノ姉さんフィールドデータの負荷がすごいイリオンステーブルに戻るよ未来を見据える
Yeah, the Exile, I think it was. I should be. But yeah, I've got the Burning Gundam. You'll probably want to save your cash, specifically. But for now, let's do a mission, and then I can pick the... Actually, no, wait, you have the DLC as well, don't you? Alright. Let's... Which one was it that you have less of? Was it the Narrative Gundam one? Or do you want to do add-on 3? Because we can do either or. Not really. The narrative is fairly easy to get because it's lower than the ones from the Flash of Fate and stuff like that. Which would you rather do, basically? What mission would you rather farm? Yeah, so which one do you want? Destination of the Legend or a Flash of Fate? Because Flash of Fate's ones are not the ones that you know, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's do it. Also, you're the one picking the mission, by the way. It was the add-on 1. Destination of the Legend, yep. Not the first one. It's B on the add-on 1. Okay, let's do this. Good idea. Yep. I'm just switching from the... There we go. I forget which one I was gonna do, but this works.
リタなら話を聞いてくれ。俺だ、ヨナだ、ヨナバシタだ。聞こえているんだろう、リタ。
ヨナ少尉ってことはナラティブガンダム。イエス、少尉さん、こちらシェザール隊援護します。
すまない。ここにリタか不死鳥がいるはずなんだ。
アクシズにさくらブレイク現象じゃなくて調べてみる。招待状さんは敵機の殲滅を。
フェニックスは俺が捕まえる。どんなことをしてでも必ず
そこ当てる止めるこの感じはゾルタン・アッカネ。
さて問題は私に明確なニュータイプの素養があるかどうかだな。
ジオン軍じゃあ
What?
今度こそシャアの動きに追いついてみせる。 RX78 の2ガンダム、それに本物の赤い彗星。
シャアの傀儡計画と紐づいてるんだ。
シャア、なぜララを巻き込んだ。ララは戦いをする人
The
ではな
what?
かった。
戦争が
Sorry.
なければララーのニュータイプへの目覚めはなかった。
戦争がニュータイプを作る。だったらリタや俺たちはどうなる。
しかし正しいものの見方だ。
ヨナ少尉、最初のガンダムの
Yeah.
援護を、最初のジオン軍を倒さなきゃ。
なんだ歌か。今ララが言った。ニュータイプは殺し合う道具ではないって。
今という時では人はに今の私にはガンダムは倒せん。ララ、私を導いてくれ。
貴様だってニュータイプだろうに。その力でなぜ彼女を救えなかった。僕が貴様だったなら俺は救いたくても救えなかった。俺が軍に入った時には。
ララ、
The downside of the
私を
college.
見ているのか。
僕にも時が見える。
ガンダムとジオン軍ブレイクアウト。ヨナ少尉、あれを。
あの光いた。
The Cassistraya is not very good against the bigger dudes. It's really good against the small units, but not quite so much the big ones.
じゃああのサイコフレームは。小隊長、追いかけて。敵モビルスーツがブレイクイン。さっきは一年戦争のジオン軍。
Some are better for the bigger dudes, while some are definitely not. This one does massive damage.
被験者だったヨナ少尉、彼と紐づいているのは何なのかしら。
Yeah, this one does quite a lot of damage, but its cut rate is not the greatest. High damage, low cut rate makes it very, very not as much. It's not as good as the Assault Buster would be for most bosses, as the Assault Buster has much higher cut rates. Yeah.
敵モビルスーツがブレイクイン。コルテス戦役の次は当然
第一次ネオジオン戦争時のモビルスーツだっていうのか。
一年戦争から歴史をたどっていってるの。
ファンネルそこ。
何このブレイク反応。
Hiccup.
では行こうか、ハマーンカ
私に指図するつもりか。
カミーユさん、あんたと一緒に戦えるなんてね。油断する。
やっぱりコルテス戦役と。
Did you know that you can still take damage while you're in the middle of the cutscenes?
ティターンズ。俺がいたニュータイプ研究所の。あんたあのティターンズなの。違うぞジュド。小隊長にユノさんたちか。
ヨナ少尉、彼らと協力して迎撃を。
I usually never watch the cutscenes because of the fact that they can damage me during it. But yeah, I was taking damage during that cutscene. Exactly. Who? Oh yeah, the Kublai. Yeah. Not really. I unlocked her first try. Yeah. Same with this one. This one has 3 different parts to it, so you have to do. Yeah, honestly, the Sazabi is one of my absolute favorites, simply due to the fact that its ult can take out up to, I think it was 5 enemies in one go. Instead of it only targeting 1 enemy, it will immediately switch to a different target for each attack that the ult does. Yeah. And also, the final hit of it hits a random unit, and it will always be random. Even if the unit you are currently attacking is still alive, it'll attack a different unit if another one is alive. Which makes it very useful. It's actually quite good because of the simple fact that when you kill something with an ult, it gives you a lot more cash. So Sazabi would be pretty useful for if you're in a boss fight where there's a lot of little dudes appearing. And also the fact that for most ults you can hit multiple enemies as is. So that means that with the Sazabi's ult, if there's another enemy right beside the enemy that it switches to, it'll hit them too. So if you're very, very lucky and there's like 4 of them all in the same spot, and there's like 4 groups of 4, you can get that many enemies killed in one go. It just would require very much luck. It's potential, not gonna happen every single time. Eh, that's alright. You can survive. Yeah. It's just a Sazabi.
なんでこんなものを地球に落とす。これでは地球が寒くなって人が住めなくなる。核の冬が来るぞ。地球に住む者は自分たちのことしか考えていない。だから抹殺すると宣言した。アクシズショックの後にこの2人の戦いなんて何なの？今回のブレイク現象は。
How is your boss fight going?
それは違うはずなんだよ。このミッションにフェネクスのデータは存在してないんだから。
いた。 本当にそうなのか
来ちゃったからにはしょうがない小隊長さん脱出ルートを探そう
ファンネル
Yeah.
大量のブレイクインこりゃ何かあるよ
そこそこで
I am very far away. There we go. You're back alive.
私、シャアーズナブルが粛清しようというのだ。アムロ。
そうだよ、それは。じゃあフルフロンタルは人を粛清するためにモビルアーマーを設計した。
フロンタル大佐さんはシャア総帥にならんとしたからね。そのために必要になったのがネオジオン部。
そうなんだろうか。何か引っかかる。
地球が持たん時が来ているのだ。
地球に
Are you alive?
人類に対する姿勢が違う。
Okay. I'm on my way as quick as I can, man, but... I'm on my way.
Let's と一緒に戦った男がなんで地球潰しを。
地球に残っている連中は地球を汚染しているだけの重力に魂を縛
Barely.
られている人々だ。
総帥さんはクワトロバジーナ隊として英語で戦った反連邦組織としてね。
俺たちを実験材料にしたティターンズとか。
命が惜しかったら貴様にサイコフレームの情報など与えるものか。
なんだと。サイコフレームをめぐる話はここから始まったのか。
Well, if you're lucky, you'll get the narrative Gundam.
ネオジオンが連邦とジオン残党に受け継がれていったのよ。
シンギュラリティは
I am a very good, just random distraction, because he went straight for me. I have the hate. I have a chip with hate on it, so I can literally just walk in, and suddenly everybody turns towards me.
袖付きのモビルスーツがブレイクイン。第2次ネオジオン戦争の次はその残党。今回の
Yeah, you get those. You get that one from one of the bosses, I think.
ラプラス G。 まだなのか。
Yeah.
ジオンの名を背負う者として連邦には負けられない。
Watch this.
アンジェロ・ザーカー対彼がいるってことはやっぱり
Instant death.
大佐に立てつく者は
Yeah,
大佐の戦場を怪我してしまった。
barely.
俺の戦場はここじゃない。でもここにいるのはわかるんだ。バカだ。やめろ。
I got a lot of loot. I always get a lot of loot. Sometimes.
こんなところに船の残骸が。
この先に何かある。
あれは
You have to do this before it will actually break.
あれブレイクアウト。
何だったんだ。なんだ、敵が潜んでいたのか。
それっきあれを回収に来るのは連邦の特殊部隊のはずなのに。
ファンネル、
そこ。
いけ。ファンネル、いけ。ファンネル、
こんなところで時間を取られるわけには。
年代を無視した混成部隊のパターンね。
Oh yeah, you know those giant tankers that you find in a couple boss areas? You can use those to do massive damage. Because I don't need them. I commit death. I am the Death Minter.
Mission のブレイク反応が強くなってる。またゴロゴロ来るよ。
この戦いはどこに行き着く。
行って確かめるしかないみたい。
Oh yeah, do you play SAO? SAO Fatal Bullet?
ファンネル、いけ。いけ。ファンネル。
But yes, SAO Fatal Bullet's pretty fun. It's just a lot of grind. Honestly, some of them can be pretty bad. Elicitization and Lost Song just suck. Just overall, they just are bad. I wish they like, for example, Lost Song is one of the newer ones, and Fatal Bullet came out before it, and yet Fatal Bullet is like 3 times better. I don't like seeing how... Sorry. Yeah.
殺されてたまるか。
そうだ。俺たちはいつか死ぬ。それまでは生きるんだ。
すごいブレイク現象だったのね。
意味があるんだ。多分これにも。
True. One of my favorite things to do in specifically Fatal Bullet is I like to just go for the weakest weapon in my arsenal and then just set my stats to absolute maximum and watch the enemy as they try to kill me but fail every single time. I just like doing it because it's fun. Watching them attempt... Imagine it... I basically become an iron wall. Yeah, I do, one of my stat setups is literally everything except for the one stat needed for the weapon. So it's just one weapon, and that's it. And I just stand there and watch them as they try to kill me. And then I just slowly kill them. Because my gun does such a... Yeah. Focus the second one. The Neo Zong, the white one, I should say. You have to kill before the other one, or else it just ends. Yeah, the white one needs to die before the red one. Simple reason why is that if you beat the red one first, it just ends and you don't get to kill the other one. So the way to get the drops from this guy is to basically just kill him first. And I'm just basically standing here and taking damage so that you can damage him. Get stunned, You can actually counter this guy, by the way, and it does a lot more damage than you'd think. Yeah. I like playing as Kashistraya because I can just stand there and take next to no damage whatsoever. Just like... Yeah. Oh, nice. I just found the auto repair. I got an auto repair part. Nice. I was actually wanting that. That way my current setup can be even better. Chip that you're probably going to want to get as well is the self-repair kit. Not the kit, the self-repair chip, because it's very helpful. It's annoying to get though, because it's one of the rarest ones that you can get. Which is why it's so good, is because it's so rare. I'll get rid of this one, and I shall switch it out for the auto repair. Actually, nah, I won't have the auto repair because I'm not likely to die. In order to make the auto repair actually useful, is you have to be dying. I'd have to die in order to make it of use. Hopefully. Did you end up getting the narrative, or did it not give you this time? Same here. Oh yeah, have you tried out using the G-Self ones before? It's the G-Self. Because the G-Self is actually quite good if you can get its crit off, because not its crit, its counter, because it has one of the most damaging counters as far as I know. So as long as you counter with it, it's fucking awesome. I gotta let my cats out of their kennel. BRB. Well, I'm all set whenever you are. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. And I'm gonna swap it out for... Since this one's not really a melee unit. Where is it? I'm gonna equip Piercer, and instead of energy... Oh wait, what was the ability for this one again? Photon torpedoes. It was the photon torpedoes, so I would need to switch it to that. Yeah. Okay, so where is it? I'll just keep energy gain, I guess. I don't think I have anything better than it at the moment. Let's go and murder them all. Hopefully. Your character is very good for the boss stuns, so if you use your ult at the right time, you can instantly make it so that they stop moving and they can just get shredded. If you want, we can try and get the Neo Zyong to chip. It has 150. It's 100. What's it called? 100 range damage. Meaning that plus the 151 is pretty good, but you'd have to beat the thing so many times. It's very annoying to get. What chips do you want to try and get from the bosses? Because there's quite a couple different chips you can get from the bosses with predetermined, Yeah. True. If you're looking for some starters, then the Zyong, the normal one, not the one in this mission, is pretty decent for that. Okay, it's time for me. I have to get close for this ability to work, so... Just... Ah, crap. You lured him away. You lured him away from my ability. You lured him away from me. I don't have the hate chip on this one, so it's very hard to get this one's ability off. This one's ability is very close range, but it does massive damage. Okay, get the head. There you go. But yeah, if you do get the G Self randomly, it's on one of the Chaos missions. If you get the G Self, I would suggest definitely getting some chips for the. Don't get the auto guard chip for it. That's the first thing. One thing you'll really want though is the damage cut rate, because the cut rate does affect your counter. So if you do get a counter off, massive damage. True, but they do have a couple moves that have a hidden stat of penetration. They will deal damage past the cut rate. Yeah, they're not the easiest to play, but once you get used to them, they're actually pretty good. But you have to get used to them in the first place. My favorite part about this one, the G-Self, is that it's just a base game one. You can get it without any of the DLC. Yeah, but the DLCs will, if you're good enough, you can get some of the best Gundams really early on. Like, for example, the third add-on, you can get one of the best Gundams in the game that's a very much endgame Gundam, just out of nowhere. You can get the V2 Assault one from the one of the 2-second missions, one of the 2-second add-on ones. And I really like the V2 because it's very powerful. I got it the basic way though. Originally I wasn't going to be doing the add-ons yet until I've completed the actual game itself. But I decided, I want to play it. I really do like those missions though. I like these missions because I like the challenge that they bring with them sometimes. Please do not move. But yeah, my counter, if I'm correct, it does 1,500 without any chips on it. So my counter with the chips on it should do, I think, wasn't it 1,870? Just for one counter. Which is not bad at all. Also, you will end up probably having to do a lot more damage for the last bosses, because I only have this guy. His only real most powerful move is his counter, and those guys are hard to get counters on. I'm done.
神優君、ジュドー君のブレイクアウトは問題なしだよ。了解よ。最後フレームを追って招待。
Okay, so
こいつらは袖付きのモビルスーツ。
その前だよ。ヨナ少尉さん。第二次ネオジオン戦争からブレイクイン。年代順に考えればギラ動画になるわよね。
シャアの反乱。最後フレーム機が実戦投入された戦争か。もうよせ。
Oh yeah, did you know that on the second mission of the first add-on, the B mission, there is a secret, there's 2 options to go, and once you pick one, you can't really, change what you picked.
取り囲まれてるから周りにも気をつけないとダメだよ。こういう時に数を減らす。
One sec. What? Alright. One sec. I gotta let my cats out because I was told not to and now I'm told to. Okay, so they're doing absolutely no damage to me. Well, that's because your character doesn't have the... Your hidden stat is only 5%. That is true. Because... they're gonna infinitely spawn as long as we don't kill the command unit. Yep. As long as the command unit doesn't die, then we can just stand here forever. But the command unit... But there's actually another mission that's much better for farming cash. For cash, the mission that's the best to farm it is on Section 6, I think. And it's an infinite spawn, but it's also a large area, allowing you to get a lot of cash. The general is up top there, you have to hit him to get him to actually come down. I thought you wanted to farm. Okay, so do you want to get the extra cash or do you just want to get this done so that we can get the narrative? Extra cash! I have not taken any damage since the boss. Let's see. This guy gonna deal damage to me? Let's see. Aw. But yeah, I figured out the base damage of my ranged for my main range attack. It looks to be around 35 to 40-ish for this character. I did not mean to use my ult. I keep accidentally using it when they're far away. I wish. There might be, but I haven't seen it yet. And I've got all the chips for the bosses up till section 8. Oh jeez, that'd be even more difficult. Because if it's that rare, and I haven't gotten it once, after 13 different streams of this game. There is quite a bit of time between each time I stream this game though, because sometimes I have work. I just stood still and this dude missed me by a mile. This game has predictive thinking, but the AI is too dumb to predict further than 10 seconds. What I mean by the AI has predictive thinking, it can predict where you're going to move in order to dodge their attack. It's why sometimes you'll just get caught out. Those don't have that. Elden Ring does, but Dark Souls 1, 2... Maybe. Yeah. There's also, in Elden Ring, there's a boss that will taunt you if you try to dodge him. I don't remember the name. It might not even be a boss, it might just be a normal dude, but I tried to dodge his big attack, and he just stood there and punched me as soon as the dodge was over. He basically ignored... He just knew I was dodging and just... Bye-bye, you're dead. What's his face? Oh yeah, definitely. It's just funny that they knew that players would try it, so they decided, hey, let's make it so that there's a chance this guy will do this. I don't have the DLC.
のモビルスーツがブレイクイン。第2次ネオジオン戦争の次はその残党。今回のミッションの核心に
My secondary skill, my second sub weapon, is very hard to know where it's actually going to hit. You can't predict it, it's random. Watch this. You see how they're all really close together, right? Ah, crap. I didn't even get it off.
彼がいるってことはやっぱり
Stab me, mother.
ここにいるのはわかるんだ。
Yeah? Oof, I just got a back attack with my ult and it did 8,000 damage. It does massive damage, but it's kind of it's difficult to make it so that you can actually get it off behind them or even hit them in the first place because of how short its range is.
あれはサザビー？それにもあれブレイクアウト？
なんだ？
船から高エネルギー反応？
Boom.
敵が潜んでいたのか？
それっきあれを回収に来るのは連邦の特殊部隊のはずなのに。
There we go.
奇襲にも程があるでしょう。この先にブレイク反応があるね。
こんなところで時間を取られるわけには。
年代を無視した混成部隊のパターンね。ブレイク現象の力量を感じるね。
Because I just missed. I missed my secondary thing again. It's just Watch the ability. It looks like it would hit everything within a range, but it has projectiles to it.
ミッションのブレイク反応が強くなってる。またゾロゾロ来るよ。
どこに行き着く？
行って確かめるしかないみたい。
Yeah. All I did was stop moving and he missed entirely. Did you see that? I just stood there. Yeah.
あれはクロスボーンのこの機体ガンダム。
待って待って。私たちは施設軍隊クロスボーンマンガードじゃないよ。何のこと？それにあの小さいガンダムは紛れもなく宇宙世紀のガンダムだよ。宇宙世紀 O123 のね。
25年以上先のなんでこんなところに来るんだよ。こっちのセリフだ。君は一体誰なんだ。俺とどういう関係が。
もしかしてさっきのサタビーと紐づいてるのかも。ここで地球連邦軍によるサイコフレーム回収計画があったんだよ。
I don't have the hate chip.
アクシズに放棄されたサタビーが
サイコフレーム機。
その争奪戦に参加したのがクロスボーンヴァンガードの原神となる私兵集団バーナムのガンダムと大型犬の強化人間。
エアリータとの共通点か。
紐付きが複雑すぎる。
これでどうだ。かわせるか。
Well, the AI of the bosses actually is slightly different than the small dudes. In the fact that every now and then, even if you're doing a lot of damage, they'll just randomly switch to somebody else. On purpose. Yeah, entirely randomly. It's simply due to the fact that they don't want you being able to just take all the damage to one character and none of the other characters get any damage. Yeah. Oh, Kian Ran Roy joined the chat. Greetings, narrative. Yep. What would you recommend for both Freedom Gundam and Strike Freedom Gundam? Probably not auto guard, but you'll probably want the auto repair just in case. He randomly switches. But yeah, I think I'd probably suggest getting some more cut rate for those. Specifically for the Freedom Gundam, is a bunch of cut rate chips. No, he will not. I need you to stun him if you can. I'm using my ult. My ult just one-hit him from 15%. It is very powerful, this character's ult and counter, but his main attacks do very little damage. His main range does 189. This might be one of my really long streams. I know it is, but still. Might. True. Okay, let's see. Didn't really get very many good parts here, sadly. Ooh, an omnidirectional guard one. That would be useful, but not for... Oh, I got the Neo Zhang chip. I got the Neo Zhong, so it's a pretty decent ship. I'll keep that one, but I'll get rid of the rest. We're one away from the narrative Gundam. You got him? Nice. Okay, so let's see. I cannot read that. It's okay. Okay. I'm all good. I got Piercer. I'm gonna get rid of this and replace it with Bomber. Keep that. No, I'm not gonna keep that. I'm gonna get this instead. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Ah, here we are. Regenerator. So that if I do end up taking a bunch of damage, I can just heal it back up. I keep forgetting I have a lot of cash. I'm gonna upgrade the guy I was trying to upgrade it earlier. Where is he? Is he down? Yeah, I think he was down. Where is he? Ah, yeah, this dude. There we go. I got the Arch maxed. But I'm not going to be using him this time around. So what did you... Ah, you got him to level 90. You probably should have saved it a little bit. You need a lot more cash. Okay. Oh, you haven't unlocked them all already? I already have them all. Nah, it's fine. We can do a different mission after this one. We do want to get the chips after all, so we might as well do this one. First things first, we're going to want to get the Neo Zhong 2 chip, and then probably the Psycho Gundam chip. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to get that until like way later. Get the back, get the back, get the back, get the... But yeah, the narrative Gundam's good. I have it on my other profile. And he's already almost dead. That's a good thing, though. Yes, I was jumping on his head like Mario. Yep.
調べたんだけど、フェネクスのデータはこのミッション中に存在してない。じゃああのサイコフレームは？小隊長、追いかけて。敵モビルスーツがブレイクイン。さっきは1年生はジオン軍、そして今度は
本当のティターンズ。こいつらがオーガスタ研究所で
被験者だったヨナ少尉。彼と紐づいているのは何なのかしら。落ちる。
It's alright.
敵モビルスーツがブレイクイン。フリプス戦役の次は
So that we can go on to another mission. I'm not gonna do the side areas. I'm just gonna go for the bosses and the side bosses. That way we can get any mission that you want to do next. Yeah.
では行こうか、ハマーンカーン。
私に指図するつもり。
カミーユさん。
やっぱりフリプス戦役と第一次明星王戦争が混ざってる。
まさかティターンズ。俺がいたニュータイプ研究所のあんた、あのティターンズなの？違うぞ、ジュド。小隊長にユノさんたちか。
ヨナ少尉、彼らと協力して迎撃を。
邪魔。持てる能力調和と協調に使え。地球だって救えたのに。帰ってきて
Sheer death.
強い子に会えて。キュベレイ、ブレイクアウト確認。
落ちろ。本当に排除しなければならないのは地球の重力に魂を惹かれた人間たちだろう。けどそのために大勢の人間が死ぬなんて間違ってる。生のお前だ。いつも脇から見ているだけで人をわかるはずだ。こういうやつは生かしておいちゃいけない。女たちのところへ戻るんだ。女だぞ。
ジオ、ブレイクアウト。
こんなんじゃリーナだって。
大丈夫だ。あの鳥が僕たちを導いてくれる。リタ、今度は何を見せたいんだ。
カミーユ君、ジュドー君のブレイクアウトは問題なしだよ。了解よ。サイコフレームを追って。
こいつらは袖付きのモビルスーツ。
その前だよ、ヨナ少尉さん。第二次ネオジオン戦争からブレイクイン。年代順に考えればギラ動画になるわよね。
シャアの反乱。サイコフレーム機が実戦投入された戦争か。
来やがった。私だけで掃除してやるよ。
指揮官機上か。
この私が的になってるとでも言うのか。やられる。この私が。
お見事よ。指揮官機撃破。
Hmm? Yeah.
何かが来る。そこララーが死んだ時のあの苦しみ存分に思い出す。このモビルスーツアクシズショックの時。なんでこんなものを地球に落とす。それでは地球が寒くなって人が住めなくなる。核の冬が来るぞ。地球に住む者は自分たちのことしか考えていない。だから抹殺すると宣言した。
アクシズショックの後にこの二人の戦いなんて何なの。今回のブレイク現象は
フェネックスの影響か。
それは違うはずなんだよ。このミッションにフェネックスのデータが存在してないんだから。
見た。本当にそうなのか。長きにわたる戦いだった。これでよかったのだろう、ララ。この戦いがフェネックスにつながっていくのか。そうだ、サイコフレーム。
小隊長さん。
いや。
袖付きのモビルスーツがブレイクイン。第2次ネオジオン戦争の次はその残党。今回のミッションの核心に近づいてる感じだね。
袖付きラプラスジエ直撃される。かわせるか。そこ。
There we go.
ジオンの名を背負う者として連邦には負けられんよ。
アレンジェロツアウパー対
大差に立った大差の戦場を怪我してしまった。俺の戦場はここじゃない。でもここにいるのはわかるんだ。そこだ。そこでかわせるか。くらえ。
There we go.
こんなところに船の残骸が。
この先に何かある。
あれはサザビー。それにもあれブレイクアウト。
何だったんだ。直撃させる。
船から高エネルギー反応。
なんだ、敵が潜んでいたのか。
それっきあれを回収に来るのは連邦の特殊部隊のはずなのに。
まだなのか。
There he goes.
奇襲にも程があるでしょう。
こんなところで時間を取られるわけには。
年代を無視した混成部隊のパターンね。ブレイク現象のねじれを感じるね。
まだか。なんだどうなってテレアいけ。完全にテレア。
ミッションのブレイク反応が強くなってる。またそろそろ来るよ。
この戦いはどこに行き着く。
行って確かめるしかないみたい。
やるな。かわせるか。そこってまだなのか。
What? Oh, hey! We got a bunch of people in here now.
あれはクロスボーンのこの
Nice.
ガンダム。
待って待って。私たちは施設軍隊クロスボーンヴァンガードじゃないよ。何のこと？それにあの小さい
Sometimes.
紛れもなく宇宙世紀のガンダムだよ。宇宙世紀4123だね。
25年以上先のガンダムだって。なんでこんなところに来るんだよ。こっちのセリフだ。君は一体誰なんだ。俺とどういう関係が。
もしかしてさっきのサタビーと紐づいてるのかも。ここで地球
And he's dead.
殺されてた
For a good minute there, I had 4 people total.
すごいブレイク現象だったのね。
意味があるんだ。多分これにも。
What? I'm level 80. True. But that doesn't really change much in this situation. You can still die here. We would be very unlucky, but still, it's happened before. Yeah, that's true. I don't think they do. I hope they don't. I haven't seen it yet.
この力示させてもらう。それつきだ。フェニックス人違い。いや、ガンダム違いか。シンギュラリティ1ユニコーンガンダム。声が聞こえた。あれはこの世にあってはならないものだ。その時が来たら。
I've done it before. Can't remember how.
この白いモビルアーマーのことよね。やばい。白いのはセカンドネオジオング。予備パーツで組まれた同性器だよ。
そうか。もうよせ。ゾルタ。人の総意の器たるこの私が君たちを粛清させてもらう。器だなんてたとえ作り物であっても人はそんな。あんたは知っているんじゃないのか。人の意志が力になって地球を包むの。サイコフレームを媒介におそらくは地球圏の全人類の無意識を集積。物理的パワーに転化した。
he disabled me.
小惑星アクシズを支配したサイコフィールド。そうだ。
I forgot he can disable you. Exactly. No matter what he does, he can't cause us to lose.
それでもいつかはいつかは。
犬姉さん、サイコフレームが。
True.
この黄昏のアクシズで人の心の光を見せてくれたのね、リタ・ベルナルさん。
Ah. I think I might end up heading off. Because I've been streaming for 8 hours. Well, I don't want to play this forever. Not all the time. I play it, but I prefer not to let my games become stale. Hey, you already got your Gundam. The narrative Gundam. You're basically gonna have an easy time with the rest of it. Yeah. Even if he's not your favorite, he's still pretty good. So he should be able to get you very far into the game without much issue. True. But yeah, man. See ya. Have fun.